Hello everyone, Phil here. Welcome back to F1 Gamepad, and after a week away from this series, welcome back to our Seattle Seahawks 24-25 season playthrough here on Madden 25. Hope you're all well, and as I mentioned, we had a week off from the series last week, and that's because week 10 was the bye week for the Seahawks. In other words, they had a week off from playing anyone. It's week 11 of the NFL season, and they and we return to action against the San Francisco 49ers, who we last played back in week 6, with both the real-life Seahawks and ourselves losing 36-24 and 38-31 respectively. If you didn't see our week 9 game against the LA Rams, I will leave a link in the top right hand corner of the video so you can check that one out before getting into this one. Now, both ourselves and the real-life Seahawks lost this game against the LA Rams. We lost by 56 points to 24 in one of the worst games I think I've ever played on this game, or maybe any game ever. The real-life Seahawks also lost the game, so I should kind of take comfort from that. They lost by 26 points to 20, but it was a little bit more respectable than we managed. Anyway, as I mentioned before, this week we take on the San Francisco 49ers at Levi's Stadium. The last time we played the 49ers, we lost by 38 points to 31. We made it close pretty near the end. Can we possibly do any better this week, or will the 49ers extend our losing streak to 6 games in a row? Let's find out.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Hawks and the Niners. All that and more coming up next.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronk. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense could get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And off we go in Santa Clara. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
The NFL's Comeback Player of the Year just 2 years ago, resurrecting a career and writing a script that I don't think anybody saw coming. Last year, another 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns with an 8-7 record as a starter, but there's a lot of new. A new system, a new coordinator. And for Geno Smith, he tell you, a new head coach that, well, he's got to create the same confidence and belief in that Pete Carroll certainly had in Geno. Can't wait to watch this script unfold.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Staying with Walker. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on third, Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the 49ers will go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
That's caught for the first. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up 6-0 here in the first. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's Walker on the option. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Running with Walker again. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action. Here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That was Devondre Campbell making the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throw on 3rd down. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Devondre Campbell. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
The 49ers are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here's Purdy to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Nick Bosa makes the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That was Devondre Campbell making the tackle. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 29. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Purdy throwing here. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This is caught inside the 15. Give him a full 40 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st down throw by Purdy. This throw is caught. Touchdown, San Francisco!
San
this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here comes Williams on the return. Return's looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. To the ground with Walker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the return so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
He finds some space again. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Give him 32 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Smith on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Walker now from the gun. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Smith. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. A very short kick here from the right hash.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, the touchdown! And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. It's Walker on the give. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. The back's got it. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Looking to throw, Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Purdy setting up that play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. Their route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Running is Walker. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Purdy on 1st down. That throw finds Kittle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So we're halfway through this contest from Santa Clara, California. The hometown 49ers out in front. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. The Niners got a fine performance in the first half from one of their leaders, Brock Purdy. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Laviska Shenault to return it.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the carry, it's Walker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Walker on first down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. From the 43. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Smith on 3rd and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it, get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. The defense not prepared for it at all.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now Walker. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it an 11-point ball game.
Seahawks 10. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The 49ers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Purdy throwing here on first. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On third down, Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. From the gun is Purdy. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. Juke the defender. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Staying with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. The give now to Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They go with Walker here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the draw, it's Walker. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 28. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Running with Walker again. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Extremely important moment here for the Seahawks as they go for 2. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He's throwing for it! And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Samuel now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. By a man, and now he's in the clear. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's Purdy to throw. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here comes Williams on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jarvarius Ward picks it off. And the 49ers bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. Open space inside the 40. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Chenault on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Smith on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now an inside give to Walker. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up 3rd and right around 8.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down. To the air, it's Smith. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They go play action. Here's Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
35, Seahawks 25. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 9. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. A give now from the gun. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Third and a lone yard coming up. On third and short, McCaffrey. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. They're out and set, first and 10. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
So frustrating there. We had our moments again and just couldn't do it. Eventually losing the game 35 points to 25. That's 6 losses in a row, and I'm going to be honest, going so long without a win, it's really tough. And I have been trying to mix up the run game with the passing game. I don't know, it always seems to take me too long to get into a rhythm in these games, and by then I'm chasing the game, and yeah, definitely a skill issue here. Next week, we will see if we can actually put a number in the win column for a change, as we are back on home turf to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Until then, thank you so much for watching, have a great week, and I will see you in the next one.